Good Monday morning, everyone. Thanks for hopping in. Beautiful Wednesday. The sun is shining bright. It's a little chilly this morning. My dog was real excited about getting out into the fresh air, and she was just real hopping around and everything. So I hope you are too. I hope that you are ready to get those creative juices flowing. So if this is your first time of stopping in and seeing Hearts Need Art, let me introduce you to this nonprofit organization. Hearts Need Art, our mission is to create moments of joy, self-expression, and connection for those facing life-altering health challenges through arts engagement, advocacy, and innovation. I work with a crazy group of young people, visual artists and musicians who come alongside cancer patients at the Methodist Hospital to encourage them through their talents. The vision of Hearts Need Art is the universal accessibility of arts engagement to help everyone feel seen, heard, and loved while facing life-altering health challenges. And now that we've kind of been closed down from really that face-to-face meeting of the cancer patients, we are doing it online. We have lots of musicians. Hop in on Hearts Need Art anytime to hear Jaime and Marissa, and we have Megan and Cassie and Caitlin. Every day of the week, Monday through Friday, there's someone here to inspire you, to encourage you through their talents. We also have Hannah, who is our awesome visual artist, and she will guide you through painting or through drawing, but check her out. I think she's on 3 or 4 times every week. So I got to do some drawing with her, and it, of course, was not as good as Hannah's, but still, it was quite remarkable for me. But today, we are going to talk about writing prompts, and every Monday morning I come to you to offer one more writing prompt for you. Monday mornings at 9, I'm here to go through maybe some different type of writing that maybe you would be interested in. So let's talk about journals. There are so many different types of journals. These are just a few of them. One journal you may enjoy just going out in the morning and on your back porch or whatever, and looking at nature and talking, you're basically talking to yourself, but write down what you see. Write down about if you're fortunate enough to see mountains or some beautiful scenery, write about that, or write about the bird that you see in the tree or the squirrel that's running crazy all over the place. Any kind of nature that would bring peace and calm to you, write about it and how it makes you feel. Maybe the news of today, but then the news of today may not be as peaceful as what writing about nature would be, but maybe your opinion about different news of the day. What about a praise journal where all you do is praise and think of all of your blessings? I like taking inspirational quotes and writing to that, because today I may feel one way about a quote, and next week I'll feel a different way about that same quote. We're going to be doing some of this in just a minute. How about Bible verses? One summer I took the whole book of Psalms and I journaled through that, taking verse by verse as to how I felt that day, what God was saying to me. Or sermon notes. Maybe you're like me and you can't listen to a sermon without writing everything down, but then to take time to reflect on those sermon notes, that's another type of journaling. Or just random thoughts. You just get up and you say, oh, thank you, Lord, for this day. Or, what am I going to have for dinner? You could go on rabbit trails on random thoughts. So this is your personal journal. In my mom's day, I have lots of her diaries, but that's what they were just diaries. No emotion, no feelings, just Oh, Otis Fanger died today. I went to school today. We had a spelling bee today, or things like that. It was just a matter of fact. But today, journaling is a place where you can throw your emotions out on paper. Just get those emotions out, like I said, for no one else's eyes but your own. And then it's kind of fun to go back and reflect on past journals and see what frame of mind you were in maybe 2 years ago. So consider, if you haven't yet, consider starting a journal. So we are going to hop into our quote for today. And when I Googled inspirational quotes, this is the first one that came up. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I don't know if you're like me and you go on Facebook and you see how everybody else's lives are so awesome and they're going here and they're going there and their children are so perfect. And we all like to think that. But deep down in, they have the same type of problems or same type of concerns that you have too. So we shouldn't really try to be anyone else. And yet you think, oh, if I was only able to go to the Greek Isles, if I was only able to travel the world. No, you can't be someone else. You have to be yourself. So I'm actually preaching now, so let me go on. So be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Let's take a look at this. And let's think about this now. Let's tear it apart. Who am I? Who are you really? Think about this. And let's take a look at it as to who your titles are. What title do you carry in life? I'm going to minimize this screen so I can write on it. And you really don't have to you don't have to have 21 different titles. I gave us enough space. So for me, I'm mom. I am a sister. Go ahead and in the comments, give me some ideas as to what your titles are. I'm a daughter. What else? I'm an aunt. What else? I'm a great aunt. So many different things. And then you just keep throwing them out here to the point where you are, okay, teacher. I'm a teacher too. I've got to get back here. Where was I? Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I'm a teacher. Okay. What else? Whoops, went too fast. Sorry. I'm going to go over here. I'm a friend. A confidant. Sometimes people confide in me. Her cat mom. Good. Cat mom. That's Hannah. I'm actually a dog mom. Oh, you get the idea. Okay, I'm a neighbor. Anything else you can think of? For me, I'm a Christian. What else? So many different things. Okay, these are just your titles in life. A hiker. Good job. I like that, Hannah. A hiker. Okay. For me, I could say I'm a walker. I'm a walker. I like to walk. Yes. Anything that you can come up with. Now, if you take those titles and then consider your relationship to other people with you wearing that title. Pretend that title is around your neck and you've got the name daughter on you. Okay. How does that relate? How do you relate to your mom? How do you relate to your dad? Perhaps you haven't seen your parents in a long time, and you want to write about who I am in their eyes, who I want to be in their eyes, who I want them to think I am. You get the idea? Okay, we're going to move on a little bit here. Let's think about the characteristics. Who am I? Who am I? All right. Think about, give yourself some characteristics here. We're going to start with, and this isn't all about, I mean, you've got good characteristics and you've got bad characteristics. So we have to kind of get in touch with both sides. But we can start with, I'm honest. What else? I'm happy. Give me some more characteristics. What are you? I'm an optimist. You tell me something I can't do, and I will show you I can do it. I am determined. It's another one. I am, okay, silly. Good, Richard. I'm silly. I'm not silly, I'm silly. I am patient. I think I am. I like to think I am. Sorry. I'm patient. I think I'm, let me think. You think of anything else? Sometimes I can be a bit of an authoritarian, or maybe a better word is I'm bossy. Maybe that's because I'm a teacher. I don't know. I don't know. But there you are. You have those ideas. Okay. Richard, okay, you're bossy too. Good. What else can we think of? I'm definitely not shy, but maybe one of you are shy. I'm active. Same thing as busy. I'm always very busy. What's another one? Passionate. Okay. Passionate. Thank you, Richard. Passionate. So many different characteristics. Let's think about the other side. Kind of the not so good. There's dishonesty. There's disloyalty, unkindness, meanness, prudeness, just impatience, greed. Ooh, I don't want to think of any of those for me. We always want to think the best for ourselves. Introverted. Okay, I am definitely extrovert. I am an extrovert. Right? I don't like being without people. Anxious is a good one too. You can be anxious, nervous type. Okay. All right. You get the idea. We're going to move on now, and we're going to go, who am I in sensory terms? Okay. So sight, what would you say people would say about you as far as sight? Okay. Think about some sight words. Could say I'm old. I'm older. What's a good word for old? I'm a senior. Okay. I'm a senior. Yeah, that's good. You could go into the, your real physical, like grayish hair. They say fight the OA syndrome every inch of the way, and that's what I'm doing. So, different sight words. What's another sight words? Hairy. Well, Richard, you might be hairy. Okay, hairy. Good job. How about sound words? What do you sound like? What do you think people would say about sound words for you. You have a high-pitched voice, low-pitched voice. Are you loud? Sometimes I can be loud. Are you soft-spoken? I had a great aunt who you could hardly hear her. She spoke in whispers. It was so soft that I think it was, I don't know, I always thought it was on purpose. So the little kids would kind of come and listen to her as she read her books. And we had to be so intent on listening to her reading. So you could be soft-spoken. Okay. What about feeling? Who am I as far as feelings? How do you, your inner feelings? More like, this is more, when you're talking about who am I, it can be, how does your skin feel as far as roughness or silky? Like my mom's, she's 99 years old, and I always think of her as very soft deer skin. It's like just a softness, a silky feel to her skin. Comforting. I like that, Hannah, when we were back here on words. Sorry, I didn't see that before, but comforting. Good. Your feeling words, when you think of, I'm so soft skin, we'll just say, that type of feeling. Or you could say wrinkly. Wrinkly. Okay. Okay. Right. My father said one time that I love every wrinkle in your mother's face because I put it there. It's so sweet, I guess. I'm squishy. Of my grandma. Oh, squishy. Very nice. Very nice. Smell words. Okay. I love the smell words because you really are there when you. I remember being a young child and my daddy picking me up, and I would nuzzle my nose into his neck and just hug him. And I could smell the cafeteria. He was a chef in the Corning Glass Works cafeteria. And I could smell that, just those smells from the cafeteria, as well as the smells from the furnace. We had a wood and coal furnace in the cellar at home, and I could smell that smoky smell too. But that was Daddy's smell. So, and sometimes smoky. Sometimes it's a different kind of smoky, like people who smoke cigarettes. They have that smell to them, and yet it's a smell that you remember. Old Spice. Oh, I love Old Spice. Yeah, that's good. My uncle was handicapped, was in a wheelchair for many, many years. And I'd go into his house on a winter evening after school and could smell that cherry tobacco in his pipe. I love that smell. That was my Uncle Wilbur's smell, the cherry tobacco. So for me, laundry detergent. Yeah, we could do laundry detergent too. That would be a good one too. Let's think about taste. You think, what kind of a taste would you have for a person? A person. Well, there may not be as many here. Cumin. All right, Hannah, cumin. Wow, I should give your mom my cumin because I have so much of it. And I don't know why. I think I did one dish one time, and I bought this huge bottle of cumin, and I still have it. So I could pass it on to your mom. Salty. Salty would be, yes. Salty is definitely a wonderful word to use to describe a person, their personality, as well as that salty flavor to them. It's like going to the beach, and those lifeguards or whatever always have that salty coconut smell and kind of taste to them. The spicy attitude. That's right. So we can put spicy and salty here too. Okay? Get the idea? This is just brainstorming. And you don't always have to do this when you sit down, but this is specific to this prompt. Who am I? So now I thought it would be fun, and I'm not going to go through all of this, but here's a little, and you can go back and see this, take a screenshot of it or whatever. But these are kind of ideas to get you started. I am a blank. Who is blank, blank. I am a mom who is loving, caring, kind, and nurturing. Okay. My sister or brother says I am too, what? Too busy. Too busy. My spouse says I'm too much of an optimist. All right. So if you fill in these blanks and then not make it as clinical, it kind of sounds really clinical here. But if you fill in the blanks, it kind of starts your creative juices really flowing here. So Richard, you were saying, I am a rebel. Oh, wow. You could really go on to another story there's a whole different story instead of just writing to the prompt. I am a rebel. Who is what? All right. So lots of things there. So this is going to be, who am I as far as your titles? All right. When I like the bottom two. When I was younger, I thought I would be. And when I am all grown up, I want to be, and I say this sometimes even now that I'm older. I say, when I grow up, I think I'm going to be, and so that's kind of fun. Famous, yes. Oh, I'd love to be famous. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's kind of overblown. But anyway, okay. And our last one here is about characteristics. All right. When I meet a person for the first time, I'm usually very shy, skeptical, withdrawn, but I struggle sometimes with, so I'd say when I meet a person for the first time, I'm usually very inviting. I want to get to know them. In fact, I may interrogate them because I want to get to know them too much. But I struggle sometimes with maybe delving into their lives too much, asking too many questions. And sometimes I get preoccupied with blank, and it affects my what. So this is all about your characteristics. For me, everyday life causes me joy. And I find blank so challenging. I find this time of quarantine so challenging because I can't be with my friends. I can't be with my family. I can't hug on my mama every day. So what about you? Who are you? Who are you to so many different people? Consider the people that you come in contact with every day. Maybe not now, but who are you? And do a good side of you, because that always puts a smile on your face. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it got you to thinking a little bit about writing prompts. And I'll be here next Wednesday with another writing prompt for you. Remember, we'll be Monday morning. I'm going to try my hand at songwriting. So if you're interested in songwriting, you might hop in. I'm not sure if it'll be this Monday, but soon. But then check all those other artists. And remember, I have Zoom classes on Tuesdays from 10 to 12:30. If you're interested in any specific writing that you'd like to do, I've been doing a lot of haikus and journaling with different people on my individual class times. So hop in there, let me know. And in the meantime, get your BIC. You know what your BIC is? I tell all of my writers, get your BIC. Get your butt in the chair and enjoy the writing process. Have fun, everybody, and we will see you on Monday. Bye.